everyone, today we're going to do a really fun Pilates workout for your back. This is something you can do every day, just like 10 minutes of a day, just to feel stronger and more healthy in your back. So let's get started on our hands and knees, and I want to just take a few cat-cows. So most of us know this from yoga, right? We've done these probably if we do Pilates or yoga, but being more mindful about it, we're going to try something a little different here. We're going to circle towards the right hand and knee, up through the center, over to the left hand and knee. And I want you all to take these circles with the thought that if there's any place of tightness, like if you feel anything in that little sideways, lower back, anywhere, just pause and slowly move through that. And then reverse, okay? So you can do these at your own pace. You don't have to follow my necessary timing or direction here, but just what feels good. And we're gonna do a few curves. So I'm gonna look at my tailbone with my head, twist the other way. So just twisting, head and tailbone side to side together. And then we're going to stir around the wrist. So I'm going to go forward towards the wrist, back towards the knees. This is also helpful for our wrist strength and stability. We're going to take that the other way. You're also working your core a little bit. The bigger you make this movement, the more your core has to catch and engage. When we feel ready now, we're going to extend our hands forward, come into our little puppy stretch. So again, this is from yoga. I do a lot of yoga and Pilates blending, but just to warm up, we're doing a few little stretches. We're going to breathe in. Exhale. You may even take palms towards the top of the head. Again, if you're not super warm yet, you don't have to go really deep here. But let's go ahead and now take a moment, just slide up to what we call a Sphinx position on the elbows. We're going to roll the shoulders away from the ears. Feel our neck really long and take right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. And then we're just going to roll the chin a little bit, side to side. Very good. When we're ready, we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to pull our belly up and come into a low plank. Think about tipping your pelvis. If you do a low plank like this, you're going to hurt your back, right? We don't want a tailbone up. We want to tip the tailbone forward. So find that position and let's hold 10, 9, 8, really strong, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Gently release the hips. Now widen the legs to a bit of a V position and let's lower the chest, arms in a V. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, lift the arms and legs. Pull the elbows in, squeeze the heels together, reach out and gently lower down. I want you all to think of lengthening more so than lifting up. So reaching out to those corners, lowering down. When you lift, reach and stretch out away so you can feel your hips and your shoulders pulling away from your back. Then squeeze everything in. So here we create length rather than just crunching into our back. We're going to do 2 more. And pull in, reach out. 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale, lift, pull in, reach out, and lower. Good. Making a little pillow for our head. So we're going to place right palm on top of left, forehead down. I'm just keeping the legs out in a V just so that they're anchoring us down, okay? We're going to lift our elbows and lower, tapping into our upper back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the elbows high. Peel just your chest up and lower for 1. Peel just that chest up, lower for 2. 2 more. Just that chest up, lower for 3. And last one, 4. Swim the hands back now and press heels together. Just hold that little locust pose. We're going to add a little variation. Pump the palms up, press the heels together. So you're working your triceps a little, your glutes, your inner thighs, but also working that back and opening the chest. 4, 3, 2. Clasp your hands, press a little higher. As we lower, turn the head to one side. Let your elbows drop down. So you're just taking a little stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Press up again. And now open the hands and place left palm on top of right and lower the forehead. Legs stay on the ground. We're going to lift the elbows again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Elbows come up, head comes up for a ride. 1, and lower. 2, elbows always initiate that lift first. So we pull from the muscles on the sides of the waist, the sides of the rib cage, and the sides of the back. So we can help support our lift, not just by crunching into some lower back muscles, but working all those supporting muscles. Last one, we elbow lift, chest goes up, hands sweep back. Try to clasp your hands the other way this time if you can. Point the toes back, chest lifts, and we'll release, head turns the other way, elbows drop down. Breathe, relax. Good, okay, let's take our hands under our shoulder, curl up, stretch the chest, gaze up, and then round the spine. Take that cat-cow again. Very good, okay? Threading the needle. Again, from yoga, we take our right arm up, we thread right shoulder underneath of the left. Push a little bit with the left hand. Breathe in. And then exhale, we're gonna extend right arm out, left leg back. Do just a little pump up here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Try to tap hand to foot. This helps us keep everything in alignment. So you're trying to keep your thigh in line with that hip and just sweeping back. Last one. Good. Now keep everything straight through that arm and leg, and we're going to sweep to opposite sides and pull in. So you're going to feel your lower abs working. They're going to be there to support your lower back. This is a great way to train those lower abdominals to support our lower back. 2 more. Beautiful. On our last one, we're going to take our self-center, right hand down, cross left leg over to the left. Look at that foot. Feel that twist through your left side waist. Tuck that left knee up against the right knee. Sit back. Stretching the glutes, but also this lower back area. Breathing in. Exhaling. Good. Let's come back up to our hands and knees. Arch the back again. Release the spine. One more time. Arch. Release. Let's try the other side. So we take right leg back, left arm in front. We're going to pump it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let's again try tapping our foot behind us without dropping the thigh. So don't worry about if the hand actually touches the foot or not. More so, think about keeping that hip and that knee in alignment. So as you tap, it's just a nice simple tap, and you're keeping everything still. We're opening the front of that right hip, and then we reach out, we hold, we take our arm and leg out to opposite sides, and we squeeze in for 1. Out to the side, squeeze in 2. Out to the side, squeeze in 3. Last one on 4. Good. Now left hand comes down. Take this leg over towards the left. With your gaze, look at that left foot. Feel your right side stretching a bit. Tuck that right knee up against the left. Let's sit the hips back. Just breathe here. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, we're going to do another little exercise to work on going from a release position in our lower back to an engaged position with our lower abdominals to support us, okay? So let's step out into a full plank, high on the hands. Check in that our hips are not sinking, nor are they too high. We want them just in line with our shoulders. We're going to draw right knee in, send it back 1. Right knee in, send it back 2. Right knee, send it back in 3 and 4. You're going to take that right knee down and kick the left leg up. 1, tap the foot 2, tap the foot 3, and on 4, tuck those toes. Pull the right knee back in, send it 1, back 2, back 3. Now on 4, take that leg all the way back, lift, breathe in. We're going to bring that right knee up for a little pigeon, and we're going to lift through the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, come forward and release now. So that combination of strength and stretch together is what we really want to have the healthiest back. So just stretching the back all the time without strengthening is not going to help us have the strongest back to give us support. So here we're releasing tension that may build up in the lower back. Of course, with our glute, that's all connected. And then we're going to come back up to our hands, go back to our plank. We're going to get that other side. So really feel these lower abdominal muscles supporting you. Even if you feel that kind of getting hard, please keep going. Keep your breath going here, okay? So we're going to take the left knee in, press back. Try to keep hips in line with shoulders. Good. 4 and 3 and 2. Now on 1, we drop the left knee under the hip. We keep everything steady in the body as much as we can. Everything still. We're kicking that right leg back. We're trying to just stretch the front of that right hip while keeping everything still in the body. Tuck the right toe. Left knee comes in again. Send it back. 1 and 2. Don't let those hips raise. 3. Now on 4. Here's our chance to raise those hips. Stretch the front of that hip. Breathe in. And then exhale. Bring that left knee up. You're feeling the stretch through the front of the right hip. Open the chest. And exhale. Release here. You might feel some release in your lower back. Don't worry if for you pigeon is tight. That's normal. It might be up here. Some of us might have to start pigeon up higher. Sometimes it blocks on our side, okay? Whatever you need, but take it at your own pace. Breathing in and out. All right. One more breath in. We're gonna exhale, swing both legs around front. Pressing through the feet, point the toes, and think about the big toes staying together. We're gonna slide our hands back, roll our shoulders back, and let our chest and heart open. I'm gonna think about the chest pressing forward. This may be enough for you. If you wanna raise the hips, go on and raise the hips, and we're gonna hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, breathing 4, 3, 2, then on 1, we're gonna lower the hips. We're gonna take our hands behind our back, lean forward, breathe in, and then exhale, flex our feet, reach up. Inhale, try to think about a flat back and reach as far as we can. Don't worry if your hands stop here. Maybe you're holding the back of your thighs flat back. As long as you're feeling the length in the back of the legs, keeping those knees lengthened, you're gonna stretch out your hamstrings. When our hamstrings are tight, that can pull on our lower back muscles and create tension. So for those of you that have like a scarf or a band at home, you can put that on the bottom of your feet and use that to pull if you're not already reaching your feet. Let's take another breath or two. Good, and then rolling up. Okay, so we're gonna place our feet under the knees, hold the back of our thighs, and roll gently down. So now that we're here on our back, we just want to settle and check in. Is there a big arch under our back, or can we press the lower back flat? If we can, push that lower back flat. That's going to help us here with moving through each vertebrae. So we're going to reach our arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, roll up the tailbone. Start to raise the arms, roll up the lower back, mid back, all the way to the shoulder blades. Hands come by our side, breathe in. Exhale, melt the spine down. Good, we do this 3 more times. Exhale, roll up. Melt down, really try to roll through each vertebrae. 2 more. Exhale, roll up. Melt it down. This is our last one. Breathe in, exhale. We're gonna hold it up. Now we're gonna think about just squeezing our glutes. When our glutes are supporting us, that helps support our lower back as well. We're gonna try raising the left leg up without lowering the hips. Flex and lower that foot. Point kick up 1. Here's 2, here's 3, and 4. Place that foot down. Right leg raises up. Flex that foot. We lower, we lift 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Very good. Place that foot down. Both hips are high. Breathe in. Exhale, melt the spine down. We're going to do a little combination so that we get all of our muscles working together to support us. So we're going to raise our arms up, lift the back of the shoulders so that we feel our shoulder blades pulling apart, palms coming together. Then relax the shoulders, and let's lift our left leg, take our left arm to the side. So right arm and left leg are going to open out. They're going to pull back in. We're going to push with the right foot, lift the hips up and down for 1. Open, in, up and down for 2. Breathing in. Exhale. Here's 3 and 4. Let's do just 2 more on this side. Open, close, press up and down. 1 more. Open, close, press up and down. Cross that left leg over the right and just drop the knees to the right. Stretch out your lower back. Of course, we're going to get the other side, but giving you a little twist and release. So I love that last exercise because it gets our glutes and our outer thighs, lower back, as well as that core working. So we're getting all those muscles strengthened to support our back. Let's come back center, heels right under the knees. Exhale, roll the hips up 1 vertebrae at a time once more to reset. Melt that spine down, lift the back of the shoulders up, relax them down, and then take right arm out to the side, right leg up. We're gonna go ahead and open that arm and leg out to opposite sides, pull in, push with the left foot, lift the hips up and down. So we have open, close, and lift, and lower, and open, close, and lift, and lower for 4. Close, lift, and lower. Here's 3. Close, lift, and lower. Here's 2. Close, lift, and lower. Last 1. Close, lift, lower. Let's take right thigh over left. Both knees now drop to the left. Big breath in. Exhale, good. All right, we are almost through, but I want to do just a few core exercises that are going to help us, again, support our lower back. So as we come center, give your knees a big squeeze. Feel like you're in a little tiny ball, maybe even rock side to side. And then when you're ready, stretch everything out. It's okay if you need more support. You can have your legs a little higher if this feels too much. Hug in, and then we're going to reach out like a big star. hug in. Reach out, straight line, in, big star. So we're trying to, again, target different muscles by changing that position. Keep your lower back pressed flat. If you get tired, just take a break. We're doing 4 more. 4, and reach out and in. Here's 3, and reach out, big star and in. 2, straight line, big star and in. Last one, and big star. Let's pull everything up, balance on our mid back and reach up towards the feet, and then relax that entire spine. Let's do a little butterfly. Circle the arms and legs towards us, away and back up. We're circling through our hips, through our shoulders, which all connect to our back. Again, you can decide how big these circles are. So if your abs are not ready to take huge circles, make it a little smaller. Good, let's reverse. So we're circling from the shoulder and hip socket. We're lowering down, around and up. Down, around and back up. 2 more. Down, around and back up. This is our last one. Down, around and back up. And then hands by our side. Option 2, flex and point the feet right here with the back flat on the floor. For those of you that don't want to take your feet overhead, this may be enough. For those of you that want a little more, maybe roll up and over with the feet. So this is kind of a variation from yoga, but in Pilates we do a move called the jackknife, which I'm going to show here. So for those of you that are newer to Pilates, you might not be ready for this today, but if you want to build up to it, just so you can see, we lower lift, raise the legs, tap overhead, and back up. This helps our back stay strong, but again, if our back isn't quite strong enough to do the move yet, that's okay. What I recommend starting with is just pausing with your legs up, flexing and pointing the feet. When you feel ready, start to lower and lift the legs, maybe even all the way down and up as you get stronger, and then as you get stronger still, you might choose to raise a little hip lift. And then eventually, when you feel up for it, those legs are going to go up and over, okay? So if you're wanting to do one more jackknife with me, go ahead, and then let's all pause, either with the back flat, legs up, or with the legs over. We're going to hold here 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, we're going to gently roll down. Hold the back of the thighs, roll up to seated, and come center. Very good. Let's just take our feet together. Do a little hip release because, again, the more open the hips are, the nicer our lower back can feel. So let's take a big side stretch one way. Breathe in. Exhale, turn nose to knee. I love this one for stretching that lower back. Open back up, other side, big side stretch. Turn nose to knee. Open back up. Come back up, and then let's just come forward and relax. Big breaths in and out. Great job, everyone. I hope your back feels nice. You can also separate your feet and do a few swishes of the knees side to side before you move about your day. But hopefully you feel a little more open if you continue this little sequence throughout at least once a week, if not every day. If you can, you're going to notice a little more openness in your hips, a nicer feeling in that back of strength and openness. So thank you all so much, and I can't wait to work out with you again soon. If you like this class, you can subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every Saturday, sometimes on Sundays too. They're for at least for workouts for yoga, Pilates, and even dance classes that I like to share little tips and things. So feel free to see me also at in person at 1103 Portage Street in Kalamazoo, Michigan. We can't wait to see you guys. Love you so much. Can't wait to move with you soon. Have a great day. Bye.